Hello friends and welcome back to writing. Yesterday we reviewed the book Chrysanthemum and we discussed the beginning, middle, and end of the story. We also started brainstorming story ideas that we could write. We needed to write a story with a beginning, middle, and end. Now I've wrote my story here with a beginning, middle, and end, and I'd like to go ahead and read that to you. You may not be able to see it all, but I'll read it. Here it goes. One day, my cat got out of my house. Ooh, friends, look, I used a capital letter, finger spaces, and a punctuation mark to end my statement. I know you're going to do that too. Next, I began to search everywhere. Then I asked my friend to help me look for my cat. After that, I wiped away my tears and kept searching. Oops, I forgot to put a period. I'll put one right now. Finally, I heard a meow under the storage shed. It was my cat. He crawled out and came to me. So there's my story so far. And you know, it's pretty good. I used words that show beginning, middle, and end. Those words we also used in our how-to writing. These transitional words help us know that our story is moving along into a final conclusion. That means our story moves until the end. So instead of using first, I used one day. Then I used next, then, after that, and finally to end my story. Now my story is pretty good, I think. I worked hard on it. But I'm feeling like it might be a little boring. Perhaps I should add some juicy details, some feeling words to make my writing more exciting for the readers to read. So I think I'm going to do that. And that's what I want you to add today too. You have your basic beginning, middle, and end. But I want you to go back and add some feeling words to your work to make it a little more juicy. Wait and see. I have some ideas for my own work. One day, my cat got out of my house. Well, guess how I felt, buddies? That's right. I felt very worried because I lived on a busy street. So I'm going to add my feelings. I felt very worried because I lived on a busy street. Oh, so much more interesting. Now you can visualize where I lived and why I was so scared. Next, I began to search everywhere. I went outside and I called his name. I might add that. But right now what I'm going to add is I felt scared that I would never find my kitty again. I felt scared that Okay. Now these details are just making my writing so much more interesting. Then I asked my friend to help me look for my cat. I was feeling so sad that I started to cry. I'm going to add that feeling because then the reader will really understand how I was feeling. I didn't just start to cry, I started to cry big tears. Oh boy, I bet you can visualize that, huh? After that, I wiped away my tears and kept searching. I was calling his name. I was calling his name, but let me tell you how I was feeling. I was feeling hopeless, so I'm going to write that. Oh boy, I was sure worried about my cat. Do you see how these feeling words and descriptions really make the writing come to life? It's so much juicier. Finally, I heard a meow under the storage shed. It was my cat. He crawled out and came to me. Buddies, how do you think I was feeling when that happened? Oh, that's right. I was feeling so relieved and happy. I was just the happiest girl ever. So I'm going to go ahead and start getting that going, getting my writing done over here. So let's reread this and see how it's turning out a little bit juicier, okay? One day my cat got out of my house. I felt very worried because I lived on a busy street. Next, I began to search everywhere. I felt scared that I would never find my kitty again. Then I asked my friend to help me look for my cat. I was feeling so sad. Oops, that says that. I forgot the T. I was feeling so sad that I started to cry big tears. After that, I wiped away my tears and kept searching. I was calling his name and I was feeling hopeless. Finally, I heard a meow under the storage shed. It was my cat. He crawled out and came to me. I felt so relieved and happy to have my cat back again. Oh boy, buddies. I hope you enjoyed reading my story with these added details. And I hope that you add more feeling details to your work too, because then it will just be so interesting and so exciting to read. So please get to work on adding details to your beginning, middle, and end, just like I did, and then share that work with a family member. Please ask them to proofread with you. That means check for capital letters, finger spaces, and punctuation marks, okay? I miss you so much, and I'll see you in writing soon. Bye.